French toast coffee. Doesn't that just sound awesome? Oh yeah, that is some good coffee. That's probably one of my favorite K-Cups that I've tried so far. Now obviously, it doesn't taste like French toast, but it never tastes like what it says on the box. If it says cinnamon roll, it's not gonna taste like a cinnamon roll. That's just the marketers getting you. But I really do like this stuff. And a lot of people still ask me, why do I drink coffee through a straw? So I don't stain my teeth. And I've gotten so many comments and messages from people telling me that they started doing the same thing after seeing my video. So if you are one of those people, please let me know down below. Yes, it really does work. Even my dentist told me. But actually, I don't know if my dentist and I are not on good terms right now, because she informed me that I gotta get braces. What the heck? I gotta go see an orthodontist on Wednesday. Crap, I'm too old for braces, man. By the way, thank you so much for clicking on the video. Hope you guys enjoy it.
You'll win somehow, so give up on the battle, baby. It's hard, I know.
Blah, 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 blah.
So you guys want to hear something kind of funny, but not really funny at all? My heat only works some of the time, and the other half of the time, it'll blow out cold air, which is very frustrating in the winter, but when it blows out hot air, you really appreciate it. So luckily, today is one of those days, as you probably saw, it's a little bit snowy outside, and everyone that says they like snow and how pretty it looks has never had to shovel a driveway. But I'm sure I will not be alone here. We will risk our lives to get to the gym, even though I guess I could have just stayed home, but I kind of wanted to get out of the house a little bit. So I started out with some low bar squats, and I kind of talked about this in a previous video. Low bar was not feeling all that comfortable after transitioning from high bar for such a long time, but this session felt a lot better. And on my top set, I ended up hitting 295 pounds for 12 reps. And a lot of that is my endurance giving out before my strength, and my wrists start to hurt after a while. But low bar is definitely feeling a lot better. I think it will continue to do so as we move on here. Then I moved on to a movement I've never done before. This is a 5-second pause bench press. And what you'll notice is that these pauses are extremely quick. Now on paper it looks kind of tough, but it is extremely difficult once you actually try to do the movement. And I think that I'm probably gonna stick with the same weight next week, because I know I did cut the pauses just a little bit too quickly. And that's something that Garrett even said, if you have to do that, then that is completely fine. After that, I moved on to some spoto presses, which you have seen in the last part of the program, so nothing too new here. And then I finished off my workout with some tricep extensions. So that was today's work. I'm gonna get home, get out of this nasty weather. I was gonna go out and get some food, but now I kind of just want to get home, so we will make something. That's no big deal.
It's cold in Ohio, I'm not going there. It's cold in Vostok Station, the middle of nowhere. It's cold in New.
Has anyone heard of a show called Nurse Jackie on Netflix? I love this show. I finally found a show that I like. I've tried so many different shows, couldn't get into any of them. I love this one, but you know how it is when you find a show that you like, you want to talk about it with other people. I asked my friends, no one has ever heard of the show. Did I just make this show up? Is this only on my Netflix? Well, I guess not my Netflix. Ken's Netflix, or whoever's account that I'm using right now. No one has ever heard of this. That's Jackie. So I would be willing to bet that every person watching this video right now has had this conversation with someone at some point in their lives, where they're telling you about their goals, usually weight loss goals, and then they hit a sticking point and they're like, it just doesn't make sense. I've been eating clean. And yes, I'm sure you can nod your head in agreement right now. So obviously, most people that watch me know that you can still eat clean and be in a surplus, therefore gain weight, just like you can eat dirty and be in a deficit and lose weight. But the reason I prefer to eat what people consider clean foods is just because they make me feel better, they keep me full, and I have a pretty big appetite, so that's important. But theoretically, you could have a whole cheat meal of clean foods. Now, I don't necessarily like the word cheat meal, but the reason I use it is because we all know what I'm talking about, and because it's good for the search engines, let's be honest. But sometimes I just crave tons of clean food. So vegetables will always be one of my favorite foods. So I'm actually roasting up some vegetables right now. I got tons of broccoli and cauliflower, some zucchini and squash, put a little bit of olive oil, seasoned it up a little bit. I've got a sweet potato in the oven. It's sweet potato, what is it? It's just like magical. It's so good. But anyway, then I got like 1.5 pounds of steak, and we're gonna feast out tonight. Roasted vegetables are the best. Can you hear me? I just took the battery out of my smoke detector to put in the microphone. Priorities. So since the inception of this channel, you have seen me eat some pretty outrageous foods, but this is the type of food that I really get excited for. Just some good quality food. I know I'll be full at, well, okay, I might not be full after this, but nonetheless, I'll be feeling good. The only bad thing is I'm not very good at cooking steak. It's not bad. I let it marinate overnight. I guess if you have a good steak, they say you shouldn't marinate it or use sauce. You guys know I wasn't buying good steak, but it's okay. Question of the video, what is your favorite clean food or bro food or whatever you want to call it? You all know what I'm talking about. I don't think it's going to be a surprise to anyone when I tell you that mine is oatmeal, and I've already done 2 different videos, most unhealthy bowl of oatmeal in history, part 1 and 2, but 3rd time's a charm, right? Now before we get too crazy, we're going to do 1 serving of PES cookies and cream and some pumpkin. Cheat clean, my friends. Cheat clean. So I think it's safe to say I'm officially full. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. Hopefully get a good workout in tomorrow. I'll check in with you guys then.
Gotta build them all up just to make him get down. It makes no sense. Haters stand over my ground. I ain't dead yet. You gon' have to fold up that shroud. Throwing that towel. Jesus, hold me back down. You'd have to lose yourself to even know what I'm about. You gon' spend your whole life trying to figure me out till I get to 6 figures. Them digits so loud, hitting everywhere, tickets so out. I'm not living for tomorrow. I'm living right now. I'm just living so I can keep seeing my child. If she take her again, I ain't gonna see trial. It's hard to live right when your life's so wild, so primal. These animals never back down. Paparazzi flash on you. These cameras so vile. They don't see what's real. That's me, flat out. They just see what they wanna see right now. Do y'all really want what it's gonna be right now? No matter how hard I try.
I had an 8 o'clock meeting this morning, so I figured I'm gonna get to the gym a little bit earlier so I can get into work a little bit earlier. I usually don't get into like 7:20, so I wanted to get in maybe around like 6:45, 7, just so I can get some stuff done before my meeting. So I'm on my way to the gym. It's 4:15 a.m. I get stopped by a train. The train just comes to a complete stop. I'm like, crap, everybody's turning around. I have no idea how to get to the gym outside of taking this route. So I put in my navigation. I take this long route. I finally get to the intersecting road that I need to turn on. And there's another train, but it's not stopped, it's going. And this thing literally kept me stuck there for 15 minutes. At that point, I'm like, how bad do I really want to work out today? Would you guys have stayed there and waited, or would you have just gone home? I probably would have gone home and used my home gym if I wasn't deadlifting this morning. But what the heck? What are the chances of that? It was like I wasn't meant to be, but it was actually a pretty good workout, so I'm glad I stuck it out. It is so frustrating when I put a video together and I have to go back and re-edit something after it's already exported and all that fun stuff. So I tried to use a song that was copywritten. I knew it had a copyright on it, but I figured I could throw it on there and who cares? I won't monetize the video, but sometimes they block it in certain countries and that's just not worth it. I want everyone to be able to watch if they want to, but I tried to put a song from my favorite band in there, One Less Reason. No one has ever heard of them, but I promise you, you will love them. They just, every song they put out is just phenomenal. Look them up, One Less Reason. Start with Time to Heal, which is probably my favorite song, and A Day to Remember. You guys will like it.
I didn't say that I loved you enough, but just because I wasn't saying it doesn't mean that I wasn't thinking it.
One of my all-time favorite ways to end with the food for the night. Half sleeve of rice cakes. So we got the peanut butter, we got the sludge, and then of course we got the 30% link in description. One of the things that I hate doing when I get home from work is having to pack my car up with my clothes for the next day because I go to the gym in the morning. But I got home tonight and I did that. And now I'm thinking I'm gonna stay home and actually work out in the home gym because it's supposed to be bad outside and I don't feel like dealing with idiot drivers. And if I stay here, I don't have to get on the highway to get to work. But if I go to the gym, I do. So, man, I did that for nothing. Even though it literally takes 1 minute, I just despise. Do you guys have anything like that? It doesn't take any time or any effort, but you just hate it? For me, It's pumping gas and putting clothes in my car the night before work. But anyway, we're gonna cut the video off here. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. That really does mean a lot to me. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it. That helps me out a lot. And I look forward to talking to you guys in the next video. What is up, guys? Thank you for clicking on the video.
You're talking like you're leaving. You said it's your